For a nation to strive and attain its development aspirations, it needs to invest hugely in its youthful population. Greetings, viewers. My name is Mamadou Fati. I am the founder and CEO of Success Institute College. And today we are going to talk about a very important topic, entrepreneurship development in the Gambia. At Success, we focus on training and capacitating young people, youth and women in the Gambia. We train them to have these entrepreneurial skills and mindset so that they can be able to advance their societies or their communities in terms of social entrepreneurship. The Gambia has a youthful population of about 60%. 60% of the population is composed of young people. But are there enough opportunities available for these young people? We've seen the numbers, the statistics of young people embarking on this backway journey to Europe. We've seen some of our brothers and sisters that are engaged in crimes, theft, and other illegal activities. We've seen how the productive sectors of the Gambian's economy is dominated by foreign nationals. You go to the fishing sector, most of the people that are working in the fishing sector are Senegalese. You go to the skills, tailoring, construction, plumbing, most of these skills or vocational jobs are done by foreign nationals. Where is our youthful population? There is this notion in the country that you can only make it when you get to Europe or the US or Canada. The young people have this mindset that you cannot make it in the Gambia. That is why it is pretty much difficult to effect any change, any meaningful change, if that mindset still exists. Now at Success Institute, we are working towards changing those mindsets of young people, and of course the communities, working with the communities and parents to have hope, to believe in their children that they can make it in the Gambia. No one can come up from outside and help us develop this country. It is our individual responsibility. So we need to be patriots as Gambians. We need to have that love for nation and love for ourselves and love to effect positive change in the country. That is the only way we can move forward. And in doing that, we need not to be self-centered, also to be people with selfish interest. We need to advance the interests of the public, the interests of the general community in order to attain some of those aspirations. Now, coming back to entrepreneurship development, there are so many virgin opportunities in the Gambia across the sectors that we have, from the agriculture sector to the fisheries. We have the River Gambia, of course, and you have the policies, you have those policy reforms that help empower Gambian young entrepreneurs. Look at the ecosystem. Look at the business ecosystem. Look at your society. Be social entrepreneurs. And when I talk about social entrepreneurs, I mean you try to look at something that is not right in your community. Find a solution to that particular problem in your community, and that becomes a social enterprise. You could do this either in the form of a non-profit organization or in the form of a profit organization. There are success stories of young people that are social entrepreneurs in the Gambia. They initiate in the organization that address a particular need in the community, whether you are going to advocate for political reforms, or you are going to work towards empowering societies, or you are going to speak for the underprivileged people from different backgrounds. These are all areas that you can look into and serve or try to solve a particular problem. And in solving that particular problem, you are going to attain some form of socio-economic development for yourself. That is the focus. That is what we should focus on as young people. We should engage ourselves in something productive. We should also forge partnerships. Most of the times, I've seen young entrepreneurs in the Gambia wanting to go alone. Everyone wants to be a CEO. Everyone wants to have their own company. But sometimes it doesn't work like that for you or for anybody. You come together, form partnerships. You have your friends. You have this skill. Your friend have the other skill or the other knowledge. Bring those skills and knowledge together. Form a business or form a company. Try to mobilize funds together. That way you can be able to move further you can be able to achieve much greater prospects than if you move individually. We've seen people supported in their entrepreneurial journeys. People are given grants through the projects that exist in the Gambia. I know of the GIZ, I know of Gambia, I know of Startup Incubator, I know of Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, Youth Chamber of Commerce. I know of course, many other needy. They support entrepreneurs by giving them grants, 50,000, 100,000. Sometimes these grants come in the form of materials. You are given the equipments to start your business or to expand your business. But some of these young people abuse those opportunities. If they're given the resources, they abuse the resources. They don't dedicate the resources for the purpose that it is meant for. So in as much as we want the government to support, we want international organizations to support, we need to tighten our belts and also be realistic with discipline in the way we manage our businesses. You don't expect to succeed within 6 months of operating a business venture. Now we have this problem. So many young people, so many young entrepreneurs venture into business just to make profit. There's no passion for the business that they want to do. That passion should be there. Passion, in a sense, this is something that you love doing, irrespective of whether you are earning from it or not, irrespective if you make profit or loss, you still love doing it. So that is the first thing that you're supposed to have. Have passion for the business that you want to do. And the other thing after passion, be discipline. You need to curtail yourself and have those parameters that guide how you do your transaction in the business. Separate yourself from the business. The business is an entity. You also are an entity. Treat the business as such. If you are given $1,000 to invest in that business, utilize that 1,000. Make sure the 1,000 you spend it judiciously towards the purpose that it is meant for. But you should not use that funds. You should not deviate the funds into something else. You should stay true to your goal. And sometimes challenges comes, and not even sometimes. Challenges must come your way. Challenges must hit you down. But that should be an opportunity for you to learn and adjust. When you have challenges, when you have setbacks or drawbacks in your business, it doesn't mean you're doing bad. No. Perhaps you fail to do certain things right. Use that opportunity to learn how you can adjust on those mistakes and then come back stronger. Entrepreneur's development is all about creating, looking at opportunities that surrounds you and leveraging on that opportunity to create something, to create a business. And with that business, you create employment opportunities for yourself. You earn a living, you have self-sustenance and sustain yourself and your family. You create employment opportunities for others, and you contribute to the socio-economic development of your country, because you will pay tax, you will pay other duties that are legally binding for you to do so. So entrepreneur's development is not the responsibility of the government alone. It is a collective responsibility that everyone has a role to play. You don't need to wait for the government to open up some of these things. You can start and approach entities, and you can be able to succeed with that. Now, if you want to have a mindset, or if you want to have an idea how to explore, how to come up with some of these initiatives, how to look at the problems in the country, in societies, in communities, and see how best you can come up with an idea that will address some of these problems, then come to our Success Institute. We would guide you, we would mentor you, we would coach you on how to initiate a business. We call it business ideation, how to start your business, how to expand your business. If your business is already existing, we can guide you and mentor you how you can expand your business, how you can attract more customers, how you can build your financial models, how you can build your business models, and how you can be able to increase your revenue in many ways. That is what we do. We are there to guide young entrepreneurs, to support business entities or enterprise in the country. We give professional and technical advice to individuals, to entities, so that they can be able to attain growth in their businesses. And in attaining growth, they can contribute to the economic development of the country. And that way, the Gambia would be a self-independent country. The Gambia would be a better country for each and everyone. So until then, I thank you all. Do reach out to Success Institute, and then do follow this channel for updates, and of course for tips on how you can address some of your business challenges, and how you can of course leverage on opportunities that are out there for young people. Until then, I thank you all.